also today Dr. Musa Mangena from Nottingham Business School in United Kingdom. Previously, he was a senior lecturer in accounting at Bradford University School of Management, also in United Kingdom. Furthermore, he had many academic roles, including Director of Studies for the Business School in the Department of Accounting and Finance. And he also managed for World Bank funds project involving companies' development in Africa. He's going to talk about today corporate governance, powerful banks, and financial districts in non-financial firms.
Good morning and welcome to this conference. My name is Musa Mangena. I'm a professor of accounting and governance at the Nottingham Business School. Often people do confuse Nottingham Business School and Nottingham University Business School. There are two universities in Nottingham, but I'm at the Nottingham Trent University. I met Dr. Kashan last year at the BAFA conference, where he decided to invite me to come and give a talk at one of the conferences. And I'm glad to be here. Unlike previous speakers, Gabriel and Danny, we have spoken about knowledge and knowledge production. I'm going to be talking about a piece of research that my PhD student did, under my supervision, of course, looking at corporate governance and powerful banks. What basically they are looking at here is how corporate governance and indeed the powerful bank influence failures in organizations. I think failures these days is to some extent something that we all know, and we know the implications of companies failing. So I'm going to talk about that today in the context of Spain. Why? Because my student was Spanish, so they look at Spain. The key issue that we are looking at, and by the way, this paper is already under consideration, third round of revision by the Strategic Management Journal. So we are hoping we are getting the final stages of publication. The idea here is looking at how corporate governance structures in an organization influence financial distress. How does it lead to companies failing, or how does it prevent companies from failing? This is what we are trying to look at. But we are looking at this in the context where banks are very, very powerful in decision making. In firms, they are both lenders and shareholders as well. Those two roles, having that dual role in a firm, makes the bank powerful. That's more powerful than the shareholders who invest money. So that's what we are looking at. But just a little bit of background. I'm sure there are some of you who are already doing research on corporate governance. Danny was talking about some of his PhD students doing corporate governance. Of course, from a qualitative case study approach. My approach is slightly different. I do engage in both qualitative and quantitative research. But my qualitative research has not been case study. It's about interviews. So my research basically usually uses a mixed method approach, where I do go and talk to company managers or directors in the context of governance to understand what they do and how they do it. And then involve looking at, on the other hand, the outcomes in organizations and how they are influenced by these board members. So this is what I look at. And there is a lot of work around that area. Several studies in top journals that has been published. One thing that those studies tell us, particularly in the context of financial distress, is good governance results in better performance and survival of the organization. So the likelihood of financial distress in firms reduces with the quality of governance. There's to some extent, I take that. I think it makes sense. It makes logical sense that that kind of thing happens. But there's also another literature, particularly if you look at corporate finance, and you read in the management literature, people looking at the role of banks in organization. There's a lot of work on whether banks play a monitoring role. Do they influence decisions that managers make for the benefit of everyone? There's a lot of literature on that. There's also another literature which is particularly relevant to what I'm talking about here, which looks at banks as both lenders and shareholders. And the work in this area, if you look at, for those who are in corporate finance, for example, or even in banking, management as well, this work demonstrates, to some extent, it does suggest that banks actually attempt to extract rents. In other words, they try to benefit themselves more than the company. When they give out loans, they want to get as much as they can. So that makes sense. My own experience, I worked for the banking sector for 15 years before I decided to turn academic. And some of these things I can see what people talk about. Banks are there to make money, and they make money from lending. The higher the interest you charge, the higher the charges you charge, the better the performance. It makes all sense. So there is this issue that banks try to extract rents. They use their information advantage. As a bank, you can technically force companies to give you any information that you want. If they don't, you tell them, I'm not giving you that overdraft or that loan you require. And we know companies survive on funding. So they are powerful and can use that power for their self-interest, which for those who do corporate governance or any other, I'm sure, management discipline or economics, for example. There is a theory called the agent's theory, the view that people act in their best interest. And this is what basically you may find happening. But there is something that we found to be missing in this literature. One aspect is banks get involved to support companies that are in financial distress. When restructuring occurs, banks are involved, they provide funding, and in times they get involved as shareholders. But what's missing is, how did the company get into distress in the first instance? What was the role of the bank in that? There is a lot of work looking at banks restructuring their the company's operation. But there isn't any on how they contribute to financial distress. Do they reduce? Do they increase the potential for financial distress? So this is where we are coming from. And we are coming from this, again, in the context of Spain. I'll say a little bit why Spain was chosen for this. The other issue that we want to look is if governance influences financial distress positively, in other words, reduces financial distress, as the literature says. And at the same time, if banks extract rent, which is obviously a problem for performance, how does the combination of those two then imply for the firm? Does a company in which a bank is more powerful likely to go into distress? And what is the role of governance then in preventing that? Those are the issues that we look at. To that extent, we are trying to answer basically three questions. What effects does the firm's corporate governance structures have? The three research questions, first of all, that I wanted to talk about is, one, what is the role of corporate governance in influencing financial distress? That's one. And two, what is the role of the bank in that event? And three, which is perhaps the most important aspect I was going to talk about, is how does the presence of bank power within an organization influence the decision-making processes leading to financial distress? That was the key aspect that I was going to talk about. And like Danny said, I was going to talk about theories that I was going to use in this discussion. There are two theories that I'm trying to integrate here. One is called the agents theory. I'm sure most of us are aware of that. And the other one is called the power circulation theory. That was the most important aspect on which I was going to base my argument. The idea that power in individuals or in organizations becomes outdated over time. And that also leads to other participants, other powerful participants within organizations contesting that power because of previous decisions that the current powerful holders have made. If those decisions have led to problems in the past, then others would like to push for change and ensure that the companies succeed. So that's basically the theory. But if you want to understand more about this, I'm happy to talk about it later. But what we find is as I conclude, just a few minutes, we find that, consistent with other previous studies, that banks do extract rent, but only, this is our difference, but only when corporate governance is weak. Only in companies where, for example, there are non-financial blockholders or large shareholders. That's one aspect. We find in companies where financial blockholders exist, the chances of banks extracting rents are minimal and financial distress reduces. That's another important aspect. We also find in companies where the CEO is both the chairman of the company and the chairman of the board, I must say, and also the CEO, obviously, companies are likely to fail. And that in itself, we take it as demonstrating that there are power struggles between the key powerful participants, both trying to influence decisions within the firm. So that was the critical issue that I was going to show you today. But what that demonstrates basically is governance depends, the effectiveness of any governance arrangement depends on the circumstances of the company, so that no one-size-fits-all approach can help organization, can support decisions in organization. That's basically the conclusion that I can make on this. Sorry about the Musa, but I'm sure if you want to hear more about this, feel free to come and talk to me. Thank you very much.